Good morning, students. Today I am going to start exercise 3.2. Question number 1 says that solve the following pair of linear equation by the method of substitution. Question number 1 says x plus y equal to 14 and x minus y equal to 0, 4. Here we have to first assume x plus y equal to 14 is equation 1 and x minus y equal to 4 is equation 2. So by using the substitution method, first of all, from the equation 1, we have to find out the value of x. X plus y equal to 14, it means x equal to 14 minus y. When plus y comes to the RHS side, then the symbol will change. Now put the value of x equal to 14 minus y in equation 2. Equation 2 is x minus y equal to 4. So here we put the value of x 14 minus y, then minus y equal to 4. Then open the bracket, small bracket, we get 14 minus y equal to 4. Minus plus, we get minus 2y. 14 minus 2y equal to 4. Minus 2y equal to 4 minus 14. Minus 2y plus minus. It means we have to subtract from 14 to 4. We get 10. Minus 10, minus cancel, and we get the value of 10 by 2. And when we simplify, we get the value of 5. Again, we put the value of y equal to 5 in equation 1. Equation 1 is x plus y equal to 14. So here we put the value of y equal to 5 in equation 1. X plus y equal to 14. X plus 5 equal to 14. Then the 5 comes to the RHS side and the symbol will change. X equal to 14 minus 5. Then again we get the value of x equal to 9. So in this way we have to complete all the questions by the method of substitution. Now we move forward to question number 3. 3x minus y equal to 3 and 9x minus 3 equal to 9. And again we assume these two linear equations as equation 1 and equation 2. And by using the substitution method, we have to find out the value of x. Then 3x minus y equal to 3. Then the value of x is 3 plus y divided by 3. And we put the value of 3 plus y divided by 3 in equation 2. Equation 2 is 9x minus 3y equal to 9. Then 9 into 3 plus y divided by 3. 3 3 the 9. Minus 3y equal to 9. Then we get 9 plus 3y minus 3y equal to 9. 3 3 the 9. And then 3 into y equal to 3y. 9 equal to 9. Here the LHS and RHS both are same. It means that the line will coincide. It means that it has many solutions. Now we come to the question number 4. 0.2x plus 0.3y is equation 1 and 0.4x plus 0.5y is equal to 2.3 is equation 2. Again we use the same method, that is substitution method. Then we have to find out the value of x with the help of equation 1. We get x equal to 1.3 minus 0.3y equal to 0.2. Now again put the value of x equal to 1.3 minus 0.3y divided by 2 in equation 2. Then we put here 0.4 into 1.3 minus 0.3y divided by 0.2. We remove the decimal, tens place value, then 2 to the 4 plus 0.5y equal to 2.3. Then we multiply these numbers with the 2 and divided by 2 equal to 0.5y equal to 2.3. Then 2 into 1.3, 2.6 minus 0.6 plus 0.5 equal to 2.3. Then 0.6y plus 0.5y minus we get 0.1y. Then again 2.3 to 2.6 come to the RHS side. When we subtract it, we get 0.3y minus 0.3y. Here there is also minus 0.1y, minus cancel. Then we get the value of y is 0.3 divided by 0.1 equal to 3. Decimal remove. Then we get the value of y is 3. Again we put the value of y equal to 3 in the value of x. The value of x is 1.3 minus 0.3y divided by 2. Then 1.3 minus 0.3 into 3 divided by 2. 1.3 minus 3 0 0 3 3 the 9 0.9. Then we get subtracted 1.3 minus 0.9 divided by 2. We get 0.4 divided by 0.2. Then we get the value of x is 2. Similarly, we have come forward to the question number 5 and the same thing. Root 2x plus root 3y equal to 0. Root 3x minus 8y equal to 0. Again we assume these two numbers linear equation as equation 1 and 2, and using the substitution method we get the value of x equal to minus root 3y divided by root 2. Then put the value of x minus root 3y divided by 2 in equation 2. Then put the value root 3 minus x minus 8y equal to 0. Root 3 into minus 3 root 2 by root 2 into y minus root 8y. Then root 3 multiplied and the root is cancelled. We get minus 3 by root 2y minus root 8y equal to 0. Then we get the LCM from root 2 and 1. Here 1. Then root 2 and LCM of root 2 and 1, we get root 2, and then when we multiply it, we get minus 3y minus 4y divided by root 2 equal to 0. Then minus 3y minus 4y when the root 2 comes to the RHS side and when 0 is multiplied by root 2, then the answer is 0. So minus 3y minus 4y equal to 0. It means that the value of y is 0. When the 7 comes to the denominator side, 0 divided by 7, then the answer is same 0. Now put the value of y equal to 0 in the x equal to minus 3 root 3y minus root 2. Then when we multiply the value of y equal to 0, then again we get the answer of x is 0. In this way we complete question number 5. Now we come to question number 6. Now we come to question number 6, that is 3x by 2 minus 5y divided by 3 equal to minus 2, and then x by 3 plus y by 2 equal to 13 by 6. Again we assume equation 1 and equation 2, and then we find out the value of x with the help of equation 2. In this time we have to find out the value of x with the help of equation 2. X by 3 plus y by 2 equal to 13 by 6, x by 3, and y by 2 comes to the RHS side, then 13 by 6 minus y by 2, and when we get the LCM of 6 and 2, we get the LCM is 6. Then 6 1 the 6, 1 into 13, 13 minus 2 3 the 6, 3 into y, 3y. Again 6x equal to 39 minus 9y, 6x is equal to 39 minus 9y divided by 6. So again we get x equal to, when we take the common factor of 6, 39 and 9, we get 3. 13 into 3 into 13, 39, 3 into 3, that is 9. And then 6, 3 to the 6, 3 1 the 3. Then we get the value of x equal to 13 minus 3y. Now, put the value of x equal to 13 minus 3y in equation 1. So equation 1 is 3x by 2 minus 5y by 3 equal to minus 2. Then 3 into 13 minus 3y divided by 2, and again divided by 2 minus 5y by 3 equal to 2. Then 39 minus 9y divided by 2 minus 5y divided by 3 equal to minus 2. Now, when we convert it in the multiplication form, then we know that the number is reciprocate. So 39 minus 9y divided by 2 into 1 by 2 minus 5y by 3 equal to minus 2, and then 2 to the 4, 39 1 the 39 minus 9y into 1 9y. Minus 5 by 3 equal to minus 2. Then we get the LCM of 4 and 3, we get 12. 4 3 the 12, 3 into 39, 3 4 the 12. Then we get 3 into 9y minus 3 4 the 12, 4 5 the 20, 20y equal to minus 2. 3 into 39 117, 3 into 9 minus 27y minus 20, and the 12 come to the RHS side. 117 minus 47, 12 to the 24 minus 24, and then minus 47y equal to minus 24, and 117 comes to the RHS side, then minus 117 minus plus. Then we get minus 141 and here minus 47. Minus minus cancel and we divide 141 divided by 47. 47 into 3 is 141, so the value of y is 3. Now again put the value of y equal to 3 in the value of x equal to 13 minus 3y equal to 2. Then 13 minus 3 into 3 divided by 2, 13 minus 9 divided by 2. Then we get 4. 4 divided by 2 equal to 2. Then when we simplify it, the value of x is 2. In this way we complete question number 1. Now we move forward to question number 2. Question number 2 says that solve 2x plus 3y equal to 11 and 2x minus 4y equal to minus 24 and hence find the value of m for which y equal to mx plus 3. Now we know that 2x plus 3y equal to 11, we assume it as an equation 1, and then 2x minus 4y equal to minus 24, we assume it as equation 2. Now we have to first of all find out the value of x with the help of equation 1. 2x plus 3y equal to 11, 2x equal to 11 minus 3y, then the value of x is 11 minus 3y divided by 2. Here we get 2x minus 4y equal to minus 24, then we get the common number which factorize all the numbers. That is 2 into x minus 2y, 2 into 2x, 2 to the 4, then 2 minus 12, then 2 to cancel, x minus 2y equal to minus 12. Now again we put the value of x equal to 11 minus 3y in equation 2. So equation 2 is 2x minus 4y equal to minus 24, 2 into 11 minus 3y divided by 2 minus 4y equal to minus 24, 2 to cancel, 11 minus 3y minus 4y equal to minus 24, minus 11 minus 7y equal to minus 24 and minus 11 comes to the other side, then minus 24 minus 11 and minus 7y equal to minus plus. So when we add we get minus 35, minus cancel, and then we simplify 35 divided by 7, 75 to 35, then the value of y is 5. Again we have to find out the value of x, then put the value of y in the value of x equal to 11 minus 3y divided by 2. When we solve it we get answer x minus 2. Now we have question says that y equal to mx plus 3, then the y we find out y, the value of y is 5, mx value of x is minus 2, then we put the value of minus 2 plus 3. 5 equal to minus 2 into m, 2m plus 3. Then the 3 comes to the RHS side, then the symbol will change. 5 minus 3 equal to minus 2m, then the value of minus 2 divided by 2, then the value of m we get as minus 1. Similarly, we come to the question number 3 from the pair of linear equation for the following problems and find their solution by substitution method. So again, we have to find out the answer value of x and y with the help of substitution method. Question number 1 says that the difference between the two numbers in 20 is 26 and one number is 3 times the other. Find them. So here, let the first number be x and the other number be y. According to the question, the first equation is x minus y equal to 26, so value of x equal to 3y. Put the value of x equal to 3y in equation 1, x minus y equal to 26. So 3y minus y equal to 26, 3y minus y equal to 2y, and then 26 value of y is 13. Then put the value of y equal to 13 in equation 2, x equal to 3y, x equal to 3 into 13, x equal to 39. If we take y equal to 3x, then x minus y equal to 26, x minus 3, x equal to 26, then plus minus minus we get minus 2, x equal to 26, then the value of x we get as minus 13. Similarly, if we get y equal to 3x, then 3 into minus 13, y equal to minus 39. Now come to the question number 2. Question number 2, that the larger of two supplementary angle exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees, find them. So here we get let the large number angle be x and the smaller angle be y. Equation 1 is x plus y equal to 180 degree. We know that in the junior class supplementary and complementary, the sum of two angle of supplementary is called supplementary sum is 180 degree. X plus y equal to 180 degree, x equal to y plus 18. This is equation 1 and equation 2. Now put the value of x equal to y plus 18 in equation 1. X plus y equal to 18, then y plus 18 plus y equal to 180. So we get 2y plus 18. So again we get 2y plus 18 equal to 180, 2y equal to 180 minus 18, 2y equal to 162, and then we divide y equal to 162 divided by 2, then we get the answer is 81, y equal to 81. Now again put the value of y equal to 81, x equal to y plus 18, 81 plus 18, the value of x is 99. And this way we complete this question. Now we move forward to question number 3. The coach of a cricket team buys 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,800. Later she buys 3 bats and 5 balls for rupees 1,750. Find the cost of each bat and each ball. So let the cost of one bat be x and the cost of one ball be y. According to the question, 7x plus 6y equal to 3,800 is equation 1. 3x plus 5y equal to 1,750 is equation 2. So by using substitution method, 7x plus 6y equal to 3,800, 7x equal to 3,800 minus 6y, then the value of x is 3,800 minus 6y divided by 7. Now again we do the same thing. Put the value of x in equation 2. 3 into 3,800 minus 6y divided by 7 plus 5y equal to 1,750. When we multiply 3 into 3,800, we get 11,400 minus 3 into 6, that is 18y divided by 7 plus 5 equal to 1,750. Then 11,400 minus 18y plus 35y, and this 7 comes to the RHS side, then it comes in the multiplication form. 11,000 minus 18y plus 35 equal to 12,250. Then again plus minus minus, when we subtract 18 and 35, we get 17y, and 11,400 come to the RHS side, and symbol operations and symbol will be changed. That is 12,550 minus 11,400, we get 850, and when we simplify it, we get the value of y equal to 50. Now put the value of y equal to 15 x equal to 3,800 minus 6y divided by 7. So 3,800 minus 6 into 50 divided by 7, we get 3,800 minus 300 divided by 7, and then 75 to 35, so we get the value of x equal to 500. So here we get the answer that cost of one bat is rupees 500 and cost of one ball is rupees 50. So in this way we complete question number 3. Now we come to question number 4. The taxi charge in a city consists of a fixed charge together with the charge for the distance covered. For a distance of 10 km, the charge paid is rupees 105, and for the journey of 15 km, the charge paid is rupees 155. What are the fixed charges and the charges per kilometer? How much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 km? So the answer is let the fixed charges be x and the additional charges of per kilometer be y. So as per according to the question, x plus 10y equal to 105, that is equation 1, and x plus 15y equal to 155, equation 2. So by using the substitution method, x plus 10y equal to 105, x equal to 105 minus 10y. Put the value of x equal to 105 minus 10y in equation 2. Now x plus 15y equal to 155, 105 minus 10y plus 15 equal to 155, then 5y equal to minus plus minus. So then 15 minus 10 is we get 5y. 155 minus 1 and 5y. When we simplify it, 50 divided by 5, we get the value of y equal to 10. Now similarly we have to find out the value of x. Now put the value of y equal to 10, x equal to 1 and 5 minus 10y. 1 and 5 minus 10 into 10, we get 100. So then subtract it, 1 and 5 minus 100, we get the value of x equal to 5. So we get the answer, fixed charges is rupees 5 and additional charges is rupees 10. Now again the third part says that find out the total distance of 25 km. So equation is x plus 25y, 5 plus 25 into 10, 5 plus 250, and then we add, we get rupees 255. Now, last question, that is question number 5. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both the numerator and the denominator. If 3 is added to both the numerator and the denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Then find the fraction. So answer is, let the numerator of x and denominator be y. So x plus 2 divided by y plus 2 equal to 9 by 11. X plus 2 divided by y plus 2, 9 by 11. By cross multiplication, 11 comes to the this side and y plus 2 comes to the this side. Then when we multiply it, 11x, 11 to the 22, 9y, 9 to the 18. Now, we come 11x minus 9y equal to 18 minus 22. So equation we get 11x minus 9y equal to minus 4. Now add 3 to the numerator and denominator. X plus 3 divided by y plus 3 equal to 5 by 6. Again we do same thing by cross multiplication method. 6 into x plus 3 equal to 5 to y plus 3. When we simplify it, we get 6x minus 5y equal to minus 3. This is equation 2. Now we get two equation 1 and 2. So by using the substitution method, first we have to find out the value. 6x minus 5y equal to 3. 6 minus 4 plus 9y divided by 11 minus 5y equal to 3. And when we solve it, all these questions minus 24 plus 54 by y minus 11, and we get the LCM of 11 and 1. We get 11 minus 24 plus 54 minus 55y equal to minus 3. And 11 comes to this side, and it is multiplication form. 11 into minus 3, we get minus 33. 54y minus 55y, we get minus y, and minus 24. Minus y equal to minus 33 plus 24, then we get the value of y equal to 9. Again we get the value of, find out the value of x, y equal to 9 in x equal to minus 4 plus 9y divided by 11. When we solve all these numbers, we get the value of x is 7. So the numerator is 7 and denominator is 9, so the fraction is 7 by 9. Here there is one more question, that is question number 6. 5 years hence the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. 5 years ago Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. What are their present age? So let the present age of Jacob be x years and the son's age be y years. After 5 years, x plus 5 equal to 3 into y plus 5, x plus 5 equal to 3y plus 15. So when we solve it, we get first linear equation, that is x minus 3y equal to 10. After 5 years ago, x minus 5 equal to 7 into 5 minus 5. X minus y, 7 into y, 7y, 7 5 35 minus 35. When we solve it, we get second equation, that is x minus 7y equal to minus 30. Now, by using substitution method, we have to find out the value of x. X minus 3y equal to 10, x equal to 10 plus 3y. Put the value of x equal to 10 plus 3y in equation 2. So x minus 7y equal to minus 30. 10 plus 3y minus 7y equal to minus 30. 10 minus plus minus minus, we get minus 4y equal to minus 30. Minus 4y equal to minus 30 minus 10. Then 4y minus minus plus, we get minus 40. Minus minus cancel, we get y equal to 40 divided by 4. Then the value of y is 10. So now we put the value of y equal to 10 in x. X equal to 10 plus 3y. 10 plus 3 into 10. 10 plus 3 into 10 equal to 30. Then 10 plus 30 equal to 40. So here we get the value of x equal to 40. It means that the age of Jacob is 40 years and the son's age is 10 years. I hope you like this session. Exercise 3.2 is now completed. So like, share and comment. Thank you.